Welcome on back, folks. That Ready Talk Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. And Jason Moloney gets that victory. He did basically what I thought he was going to do against Oscar Negrete. That's why I picked him to win that fight. I thought, like I said, in the prediction, I said him and Oscar was basically the same exact fighter, just Moloney had more power. And you saw the power that I picked for the victory, and how he was able to handle the inside warfare between him and Leonardo. Now, Moloney, number 4 for the WBC, 3 by the WBA, 4 by the IBF, 2 by the WBO. Considering Greer lost, he might be the number 1 guy now. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll get into what can he beat the champs, what he goes from here. Because the performance of that fight, I want to say yesterday, but it's the 26th right now. Now, the performance of that fight, good punch selection. You know, you couldn't find really anything wrong with that performance. You know, he was working hard. He was adjusting, jabbing, fighting in the inside when he had to. Foot movement was better. He wasn't bouncing like his brother. The only thing, like I said, with the Maloneys, and they're both the same. Now, we saw Andrew has the flaws with but it's not what we're talking about Jason. The only thing is they have to work so hard that if their opponent can fire back and has a gas tank, I think the championship rounds, it's gonna sound weird. The championship rounds are hard for them. Like which fighter doesn't have a hard time in the championship rounds? But it's like everyone's vulnerable. But it just seems like they really could be taken out in one round in the later end of the fights. It seemed like they can. It seemed like they they flip. And he was working hard as fuck. He was doing a tremendous job. Like I said, to find something wrong, you really gotta kind of be an asshole and just to find something wrong to say get better. Because it was a pretty damn almost flawless performance. The adjustments, inside outside fighting, he did, like I said, from the time I watched the Maloneys, they fight exactly the same as far as technique. The jab was not always consistent, and as they got to this contract, that jab to me is definitely this. It's out there now, and Moloney chose when to do it, when to go inside. Like I said, around 6-7, you see he was starting to get that breath walking back to the corner, because taller Leonardo, he had to muscle that guy around, takes his body shots himself, and like I said, the fact that he has really no body fat on him, he reminds me of most Ghana boxers. With that skinny frame, I think that's going to be his downfall. How it was in the WBS tournament. The dude's going to go as far as his grit could take him, because he has the talent, but I think the body shots will be his downfall. The dude, I think, will fucking take a beating to the head. I think like I said, I think the guy has fucking the grit level passed by how much punishment he would take. His body will let him know. As far as the champion, like I said, we read his rankings. I don't think he can have that type of fight with Inui. That type of high energy expanding fight, the inside pounding, and take that many give and go shots with Inui. I don't think he'd be able to do that. Casamayor, I don't think he can afford to sit in the side and bang like that against him as well. So it's he's gonna have to really, I think, just it's weird to say because the motherfucker has an engine. I think he just has to just either pace himself or just tweak the stamina just a little bit because with Greer, at first when that fight was announced and I did the prediction for that, I picked Greer to have a quick start and fizzle at the end and do enough just to win. But seeing that fight, I think Jason, it's still a 50-50 fight, but I probably favor Jason now. Just, I don't know, like I said, it's 50-50. Like I said, I thought Greer was getting tied up in that night character, so who knows, humbleness, how he bounced back with Moloney. It's because as the number one, like I said, with Greer losing and Maloney becoming should be number one, it's either the title shot between Mayor and a Nui winner if they ever fight, or he's gonna be fighting top competition, trying to stay ready, unless he just starts picking at the bottom of the barrel, keeping his title shot, just waiting for it. It's gonna be interesting, cause like I said, I think even Ashton Palazzi, that tall motherfucker, I think that'd be a good run. And Andrew just retired, so it's gonna be interesting. I think, and with the contract of ESPN, are they just gonna let him sit on the shelf and wait for that title shot? Or are they just gonna keep him busy with bottom of the barrel, bottom of the ranking fighters? Like I said, as performance itself against Leonardo Baez, it's fucking clinic beautiful, man. It's just Justman's footwork, head placement, like they said, when the inside angles, throwing the uppercuts, throwing the body shots, throwing the jabs. Like I said, I'm nitpicking on saying bad shit about him because the performance. What a sweet ass performance! It was nice. It's always beautiful to see someone do some nice inside banging, uh, jump on the outside, get their breath, throw some decoys, body adjustments, and then go right back in the inside and do the shit all over again. It's nice to see people control the ring like that. So good ass performance. We'll see where the motherfucker goes from here. Jason Moloney, against the stoppage.